The brain is capable to do so many things. The spirit within me. I was having a nightmare again. And some things manifest in the physical world, but I wonder how you can call that. How science can explain things that from the inner side of us can manifest into the physical outside world. Especially when you're going through a trance, that your brain gets stimulated at the maximum, that you almost face death. Anyway, it doesn't have to be that way to especially has these manifestations. But anyway, why something that looks certain way could manifest into something else that look almost the same way? See, it's just casualty. It's just accidental. It's just. But I do believe that the spirit of a person can travel back to the future, if that's the way I can explain it. A person that died several years ago can dream of a present or future activity or success or something that happened. Let's say a person died in 1900, but that person had a dream of something that was going to happen in the year 2000. So how is that possible if that person doesn't exist in the year 2000? You see what I mean? So that tells me, talking about God and life after death, the spirit doesn't die. The spirit was created that it will not die. So when a person dies, it doesn't stop existing. The spirit still exists. And the spirit travels into the future even after that person have died. The spirit didn't die. The spirit has already contained it and experiencing things in the future after death. So the spirit cannot die. The body does, but the spirit doesn't. And the person exists in a different way. The person exists, and like I said, they're not especially among us, but they can manifest in different ways for us to see. I just put this on the oven. It didn't have a metal container, so I wanted to toast. And like that right there, I look at a picture of a boy that died in the Mediterranean, traveling from Syria. And I didn't do that in purpose. I just hung it up last night there. And for some reason, I compare that to that picture where before he died. A picture was taken of him, and he was looking down. Yes, and I was this morning fighting for my life. So then this thing manifests. So I do believe there is something really strong about the spirit and the brain and how things can manifest into the physical world, which to me is absurd. I mean, if I try to think logically, it's very absurd. How can things manifest in the physical world when we haven't done anything about it? You know what I mean? It just I don't know. It must be a very strong force that can make. It's just like what make the universe. God created the universe. For those that believe that there is a God, and you see when you study the earth, when you study the elements of the earth, and you study the things that have been formed, how is it possible that a mountain or a rock could have features like human beings or like animals or like anything? You look at the whole universe, you look and you see that some of these things were not handmade. We think they are all made handmade. If somebody made a picture of a statue or a face in a rock or something. But it could be that actually, when you see a big mountain that has a shape of a human being, the head, sometimes even the eyelashes form into the, like the forest form the features when you look from far away. So that's like my mother used to say. So if we look, you see features everywhere. You see features in the water that fall. You see features, it's something absolutely normal and it's nothing, But some things are really very, very too much coincidental, too much, casuality, too much of elements that, details that are detailing creation. So anyway, I just wanted to say that after my shock. I'm fighting allergies now, I think. Allergies can make you have a very uncomfortable sleep and nightmares. Allergies, diabetic, which I don't think I'm diabetic. So, sorry for the cough.